To me, self-care is doing the things that like make me happy. And so I've been doing the sauna. I love this dry brushing. I do love massages because I work out and it's like I'm so sore. My body has so many not like so much like aches and pains, and now I'm old. That's a really good one. Welcome to another episode of Habits and Hustle. I just got this in the mail. I'm obsessed with this thing, this body. Have you guys ever done dry brushing, by the way?
I have years ago.
Okay, this is not what the podcast was supposed to be about, by the way, but I have to tell you, I'm obsessed with it. You like, it's by Therasage, and they make these amazing dry brushes. And you dry brush your body, and then you go into the sauna. You don't have to, but you go into the sauna, and all the dead skin and dry skin comes off. You shed, but it's amazing for circulation and for detoxing your body. And I've seen so many people on TikTok do it.
I actually feel great. I'm like feeling my arms right now.
I did
doing
it for
that.
I did it.
That was
so
pretty amazing.
I dry brushed Shawnee's arm before we started this. Because I just got it in the mail.
Feels great.
Doesn't it? It's amazing. So they sent me this because I had the smaller one without the handlebar. And I used to do it with I used to go into the sauna and my moist skin, and I would do it. And then I was schooled how to actually dry brush, which, by the way,
called
it's amazing.
Dry brushing.
Yeah, it's called dry brushing. Dry brushing.
Dry brushing.
Exactly.
As in, it's hilarious.
It's not called moist brushing.
Yes.
They were, by the way, the people at Therasage were so polite and nice because I was using their dry brush when I was dry brushing. I did a story because Noah walked in while I was dry brushing in the portable sauna in my office. And he's like, "What are you doing in there?" And I'm like, I was explaining, I'm like, I'm getting my skin moist, and then I'm gonna, and they're like so nice, and they're like, "Listen, that's great that you love to dry brush, but the way you should do it is dry."
That's hilarious. They're like, we really appreciate you using our product.
Right. However, you're using it completely wrong.
But you're wrong.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And then, hold on. Let's just do a podcast on dry brushing. Hold on.
All right, that's fine. We can dry brush. I'm actually a huge exfoliating fan. Exfoliating. So that's so weird. Because I was going to say exfoliation, and then I ended up saying exfoliating, but whatever. Anyways, I'm a huge fan of it. I think it's really good for the body. I love it. My skin always feels great. I do like once a week, give or take.
You do?
Not dry brushing, exfoliating. But a dry brush is a really good idea. I keep hearing about it also.
No, what's amazing about it also, there's a million techniques to actually doing it well.
Oh, interesting.
And so they actually sent me this book about how to properly dry brush to get the best the best benefits.
Like pattern of brushing, like which motion?
Yeah.
What's the optimal?
Well, okay, depending on the area of your body that you're dry brushing is number one. How often should I perform? So I think basically I've been dry brushing every week, once a week. I don't know if that's too much.
I think that's okay. I think I like to exfoliate like usually like once a week, maybe every 2 weeks. I think it depends on the skin. If you have really thin or sensitive skin, you should probably hold
It
hold
says
off longer.
here you can easily become practiced at doing this. 10 minutes it says, like for a sequence of dry brushing. The question is how often? I guess, so basically, I guess for optimal results, people dry brush 3 times a week.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of dry brushing.
That seems a lot. I don't think that's good on your skin.
I mean, the experts say this guy, Dr. Burkowski, he's a vital chai skin brushing system, the world's most powerful skin brushing system. He says, I haven't read the whole book yet, but I
appreciate he's a dry brush expert, but I personally know my own skin, and like if I did that too much, it would quite frankly, it's just too delicate for that. I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess I'm built like a reptile. So maybe that's why I have the protocol to give it
a 3 time a day go.
No, I'm only doing it, to be honest. I've been doing it every once a week or every 10 days, and it's been working nicely. But I've been doing it on moist skin, so I'm gonna let you know how it works. But what's interesting? There's all these like easy tools and easy ways for circulation and to detox your body that are like super affordable and easy, and anyone could do at home. There's really no excuse to not take care of yourself really anymore. It's unbelievable. I love it. But Anyway, I have to say I've been enjoying it. That's kind of one of those things I've been doing lately.
What are your other self-care things? I'm actually super curious in this topic. Like, what are some self-care things that you do that you feel like have really helped?
Yeah. Okay. So I do love the sauna. You know, I always talk about this. The same company that makes this brush, funnily enough, Therasage, they make this portable sauna that I've been obsessed with.
Oh, that's them.
That's
the
them.
infrared one.
Yeah,
that's pretty
and
amazing.
It's full infrared. It's basically full spectrum infrared and the red light. I love the sauna, and I do it like 20 minutes every. I don't have time to do more than like twice a week, but that's better than 0 times a week, right?
Absolutely. How long do you go in
self-care.
for? What's your like protocol?
25 minutes.
Do you go into the sauna and then like out and back in ever? Do you ever do like the rounds?
So that's funny you say that. So in the portable, I don't.
Okay.
It's too hard to get in and out. You got to zip it up.
Oh, it's like a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. And I actually watch TV while I'm doing the sauna.
Amazing.
So I basically get to watch, like, I've been watching like whatever the show is that I want to watch because I don't get time to watch television. So I watch TV. That to me, by the way, is self-care. So to me, self-care is doing the things that like make me happy. And so I've been doing the sauna. I love this dry brushing. I do love massages because I work out and it's like I'm so sore. My body has so many not like so much like aches and pains, and now I'm old. That's a really good one.
How often do you get massages?
Not that often, like once every 10 days. But I don't get it for...
That's I think that's frequently.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, because I'm not doing it for luxury. I'm doing it for necessity because my body is so... Like it's so overused at this point.
I think a lot of people would love to have the ability to do it for necessity as well.
Oh, I mean, like, exactly.
It's a luxury.
But you know what you can do? It's a very big luxury. But what I'm saying is I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting there with like, it's not a Swedish massage where I'm like lying on a beautiful table
in like a
beautiful spa. No.
You get like worked on.
I'm getting this very big Russian man to basically like brutally beat me up for an hour.
Sounds heavenly.
And that's like my favorite thing because it helps my body get back into alignment. It's great for, again, circulation and just readjusting me because I have a bad frozen shoulder. Did I ever tell you that I developed this while you were gone?
What is a frozen shoulder?
Oh, it's very lack of mobility and it's really painful. I can only move my shoulder at the range of motion.
What is it? A nerve thing? What happened?
No, it's not a nerve thing. I think it's number one, an overuse thing.
Okay.
And it's been really, really tight. It's like, I can move it to a certain place. And then if I go too high, it really hurts. So I've been like having to rehab it. And by the way, did you know that frozen shoulder can last for like, I don't know, 2 years. It's not like, oh, you have it for 2 months.
No way. This is a thing. It's like people experience this.
Oh my God. Google it. It's unbelievable.
That's
people
so
around
crazy.
my age, between the ages of like, I think they say 38 and older, in your 40s, basically.
What is it though? Tendons, joints? Like what's do you know?
It's basically the range of motion. So like you wear your, I don't know.
Like the socket.
The socket, yeah.
Is like all, it must be, maybe it's a connective tissue thing.
It's very inflamed and irritated. And what happens is it takes months to even bring it on fully, and then you have it for fully, and then it kind of then dissipates. It literally takes like 2 years. It's crazy.
So intense. How's your sleep with it? Do you have to sleep on the other side, or can you sleep on that side?
You're not supposed to sleep on it. You're supposed to sleep on the opposite side. So it's very disruptive for sleep.
That's so confusing.
It's disruptive for upper body workouts. I mean, it's been now, I've had it for like, I don't know, 9 months. I don't know if I'm used to the pain or it's dissipated a little bit. I don't know where I am in the process.
In the scale.
Exactly. I don't know.
If you're just at like full mass right now.
I don't know. It's really beyond. So I try to do like lots of different things. So that's basically, I love the sauna. I love the dry brushing. What else did I say?
Do you ever take baths? Is that not a thing?
I'm not really a bath taker.
I love a bath.
I know you said you love the bath with the lavender.
Yes, with lavender Epsom salt. It's the best.
Oh, you know what's amazing?
So good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. I do love sound baths.
That's so interesting. You do?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by that.
Oh my God. It's so,
that seems like
healing.
the exact opposite of your kind of crowd.
I
can't imagine you
really
like go there and like bond with the people. Like,
well, I mean, there are a lot of people actually, I think for me, it's so relaxing. You just lie there and you hear like beautiful like little like ding, like you hear the dinging of the
So
of
funny.
the sound bath.
I can't stand sound baths.
You can't?
They give me like an instantaneous migraine. I'm like,
An instantaneous
why
one?
am I in here?
Why?
Because I just don't find the sounds very nice. Like, I mean, they're relaxing and
It's
stuff,
not.
but they're not like, it's like so annoying.
It's very, it basically, the crescendo can be very aggressive, or like they have the gong and they go bing.
Yeah,
bing.
I just like, like I don't sleep with noise either. I like quiet. Like to relax, I'm trying to just not hear things. I'm trying to have
quiet. Yeah.
just like true. I was,
you know how white noise helps people sleep?
yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
I was with a guy for a bit who used to listen to cricket sounds at night, and he would be like, Alexa, play cricket sounds. And I would wait till he fall asleep, so then I'd be like, Alexa,
Wow.
turn off.
Crickets?
Yeah, he would always fall asleep to cricket sounds. And I'm like, why the farf nuggets are we listening to this? It's just, well, there's kids around.
I want to know something about the sound baths, actually. My girlfriend does sound baths, and I've done a bunch of hers. I find it depends on where you go.
I'm sure I could find one that I like.
By the way, do you know that the sound baths have a lot of healing properties? Like,
In what
telling you,
capacity?
like a lot. I'm gonna pull this up for you.
Like that we can verify?
Yeah, I'm telling you that. Well, I mean, maybe that Google healing properties of sound baths. Okay, hold on, because of course it's a great sense of relaxation. They say you sleep better, improved mood, your muscles. This is what I find interesting. Did you know that they say your muscles can feel looser? It says it here too. It also makes you feel more calm, less stress.
That makes sense. If you like relax, I would assume like everything would relax.
So I think, yeah. So overall, I think the benefit is overall like a stress reliever to make you feel more calm, soothed. It says here also better body awareness and more in tune with your body, which is interesting. They've been using sound baths for great for decompression, like decompressing your thoughts, I would imagine. It's interesting. They become very popular, though. I don't know if it's more popular just on the West Coast or,
It's very popular. It's actually, when I was in Israel, it was really popular as well. Like just there now, like it seems to be very popular over there now as well.
Really?
So it seems like it's spread quite globally.
I think so. Well, first of all, this is okay. So you're asking me earlier basically what they do is chimes that they use. They use the gong, basically metal bowls, crystal singing bowls. Is that what they're called? Crystal singing bowls. So depending on who the practitioner is, what they're coming to it, and how intense it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I probably just need to sit where it's not so loud. Just a little far. Just far. Room? Yeah, just away. Just down the block.
I think at that point it's going to be loud wherever you go. Right?
Wait. I'm so curious. What are your thoughts on crystals? Because it's the same space.
So
do you like them? Because I love them.
Yeah. I mean,
I think they're just fantastic.
So this is what's interesting. I know what you're saying. Like all of this kind of falls in line with the same people who usually love sound bathing.
No, I know, but they're different. They're different.
And it's more hippie vibey and more manifestation-y, which is not the stuff that I'm typically involved with. But I think sound bath has basically gone much more mainstream in many different areas because it's passive and it's just like soothing, relaxing for those who find it relaxing.
Those who find it relaxing. I can imagine it's like a really relaxing experience. Yeah.
Like it doesn't meditation. Why I don't like meditation is because
you don't like meditation.
This is the first time you're hearing this?
Wait, no. I mean, I didn't know you don't like meditate. I thought you just don't like woohoos, but I didn't know meditate.
I'm not able. Like my form of meditation would be while doing a sound bath or while running. Like I get into a meditative state in different ways than just
sure.
The typical straight hard I'm going to sit here cross-legged and meditate because my brain is going too many directions. So that's not one of my self-care modalities. Let's put it that way.
I meditate in the bath. That's a really good spot.
That's a great one. That's a great one. So I'm saying I don't believe that meditation has to only occur in one type of way. It can occur in many different ways. So sound bath I like as well.
But crystals are fun. You should get into them. They're great. I love them.
Yeah, I don't see the
I just think that they're so beautiful. Like, do you want to know what it is?
Beauty, and how is that a self-care modality?
So I'll explain to you. So for me, my aesthetic around me can dictate so much about how I feel. And ever since I started using things like scented candles and just like putting like really nice things around my room, like trinkets, my room is pristine right now. Clean, spick and span, every drawer organized, everything has a place. And you know, when I get home tonight after the gym, I'm gonna like put all my stuff away. I'm gonna light a couple candles, and I get to like look over at this like gorgeous shrine with like a couple crystals and this. Everything's just really pretty, and I think that aesthetic has a huge impact on me. So for me, I don't think crystals are like this vibrating prayer tool or whatever, because that's just not me. But I love the way they look. I think they change a space instantaneously becomes homey to me, becomes welcoming, becomes calming. There is a scented candle and a crystal and maybe like a couple little pieces of gold plates somewhere. Like, I just love that.
So that makes sense. I like the way you just actually explained that. That makes sense to me. It's because your environment, you're so sensitive to the environment around you.
I really am.
So if you like the aesthetics of that environment, it gives you like a sense of peace and calmness. That makes sense. I'm so used to clutter, having having two kids.
You got kids.
And
it's impossible.
Like, by the way, I hate clutter too. Like, I get what you're saying. When there's no clutter, I feel so much more at ease. But I feel like I'm constantly in this like
how do you even get there?
Grade, this low grade stress where if I could just like lower it a little bit by doing my own self-care that's even available or that I can sustain, like anything is better than zero.
I mean, I can't imagine I'd have like a spick and spam room if I had kids. Let me just make that very clear. My 2-week experience has been shocking enough. I feel
like you have like post-traumatic stress.
No,
disorder.
I really do. Like, because you don't understand, it's like super. There are times when I sit and think to myself, like,
Shawnee went to see her sister in Israel for 2 weeks who has kids, and she came back. Honestly, she has to be medicated. Honestly,
like legitimately, like I am a walking condom right now. Like I am like there is like celibacy until I am certain. Like there's just no way. It's crazy. Like what people have to go through just to raise like these munchkins. And I always think to myself, like if I didn't have a dog, life would be easier. I think that. Yeah. I sit there and think, wow, if I didn't have a dog, I could just travel anywhere. I could just do this. I could put my dog in boarding. I did for a month and a half. No problem. You can't do that for a child. You can just...
no, you can't put your child in boarding for a month.
I mean, I got put in boarding for a couple of years, but you can't...
I was going to say, you did get put in boarding.
Typically, that is not the norm. Like, I can't just like, you know...
That's hilarious that you said
like,
that.
Drop them off in like Santa Clarita and like go for vacation. Like, that's just not like...
Yeah, it's not an option.
So crazy.
I know. People, I think that's what I always say. People don't know what they don't know, because I can always say, oh, I can't do this because I have kids, or the kids is the reason why certain things I'm not able to, commit to certain things. And people who have kids always understand, like, they're like, oh yeah, I get it. You don't even have to explain. Stop at the kid part. But people who don't have kids have no clue how limiting things are, because you have responsibility and obligations, period. So 100%. I'm glad that you now understand my life.
I'm scared. I'm sad. I don't even, wow. Like, wow. But you want to know what's so crazy? And this is like how you know life is so unfair, is you see some people who have like, some of my friends have the easiest kids in the world. Like they're so chill. They get like full 8-10 hour night sleeps. Like I had a friend, she never woke up earlier than 9 a.m. Like I was like, what? Like this is like.
But what are they doing? Well, why are the parents sleeping until 9
No, because the baby was sleeping.
Oh, the baby. Okay.
Like
okay.
as in like
babies. Okay.
Like as in, and I have some friends who have like, some friends whose kids, they turn 3 and they're like completely insane, and some whose kids turn 3 and they're just like perfect angels, and I just can't even fathom like if I was one of those people who got troublemaker kids, which I would, there's no way I wouldn't, like, and I'm sitting there and like my sister Tova probably has like angels for kids, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know it's basically
just crazy.
I know. I think I won the lottery. My kids are
got great kids.
They're really well, thank God. Let's not jinx it. Let's just change the subject. Okay guys, so self-care, I guess we were going to talk about a different topic, which we'll do another time, because it became about self-care. What are some of your great self-care routines? I want to know, because I really do want to know. If you have anything that's different or interesting that you want to share, let me know, because I'm always looking for other ways to care for myself. And so are you. So,
I am.
Bye.